Good afternoon, Minarets community. Dr. Chang here with your messenger. The first quarter of the 2021-22 school year is complete. Can you believe it? And I have to say that I think it's been pretty successful, and I'll get to why pretty soon here. I just want to let everybody know that progress reports will be going out next week to parents and guardians. Remember that these are just progress or grades, not permanent grades. So this is kind of an official, hey, this is what the grades are. Of course, we would encourage everybody to regularly check grades. Hopefully these grades are not a big surprise to everybody. And there's a couple of ways that you can be involved in your students' grades. As we know, the grade books are online. They're regularly refreshed, regularly updated. So if you have not yet, we'd like you to visit minarets.us under the Parent tab and check out the directions to get into your student's Canvas account. Now, the Canvas accounts will give you access to what kind of projects and assignments they're doing, when they're due, what the descriptions are. It gives you the ability to kind of see it from the student point of view. In regular grade checking, you can just utilize Aries. You can log into your Aries account, and those are updated weekly. But we would encourage you to do both so that you have a good idea of not only what their grades are, but what their projects and assignments look like. We are looking at, in the next few weeks, hopefully by the end of this semester, starting to implement a system where we're sending out auto notifications on grades. We just want everybody to be informed. We want you to be plugged in. We want you to have all the information possible to stay connected with your students' academics. So a big, huge announcement that we're very proud of is we are proud to announce that Minarets is officially a middle high school program. What does that mean? Well, that means that Minarets officially can now provide a 2-year pathway for students to complete general education college classes, all here for free. Let me say it in a different way. Students are able to complete 2 years of college and leave here as juniors in college, all done here at the Minarets campus for free with the resources and teachers provided by us. This has been a huge effort. We'd like to thank Ms. Vandenberg for a lot of her leadership in organizing that and working with us and working with Clovis Community College. It's a big deal. It's very significantly unique as far as a school being out here rural, not on a college campus, but being able to provide those 2 years. And that's accessible to all students. Students can take some of those courses, they can take all those courses, but this is a great opportunity for our kids. And the way it's done is our teachers have masters in their content areas. So they're approved as professors. The kids get high school credit and college credit. Now, there are a few online courses that are taught by professors at the college, but thanks to just the amazing qualifications of our teachers and just the ambition of our staff, we've been able to pull that off. Now, pair that with our 9 career technical education pathways, and I'm telling you, folks, you hear a lot about college and career, maybe one or the other. Well, here at Minarets, our students are pushed to learn about how to be successful in specific careers and get some background, but also have those access to early college and have that success. So as you can see, I'm beyond thrilled. I'm beyond proud. I hope you guys are too, because here in O'Neill's Minarets, you guys are sending your kids here, and we got a great school and some exciting things happening. So hope you're excited about that. Another thing that's a great piece of positive information is Minarets now has officially sheriff back on campus full time. We welcomed Deputy Lewis to our campus this week, and his office, his report station is here at Minarets, and he's here embedded into the Minarets community. So he and our security staff member, Herna Wagner, they are all in on providing a safe, positive, healthy environment for our students. And we're just so thrilled about that. With Deputy Lewis, he's interacting with kids. We're going to do a lot of things around, information about vaping and substance abuse and how those things could lead to very bad consequences. We're also going to talk about school safety and how to be safe in case anything happens. But more importantly on all of that, he's just going to be a positive influence as a law enforcement officer on these kids. He's going to have a name and a face to them. And we just think it's going to contribute significantly to our Minarets culture. So really excited about that. Um, so next week, counseling staff, administrative staff, and some teaching staff will be going into classes, all classes, and we're going to spend some time talking about our suicide prevention program. Now, if you look at statistics nationally, even regionally, statewide, there's a great significant uptick in social emotional struggles and students with depression and suicide rates. And it's very important that we get out there and talk to students about getting help, giving help, and finding resources for all kids in need. And so we're going to talk about that from a universal and real specific standpoint so that our kids are equipped to take that head on. They know how to get help. If their friend is in need, they know how to get their friend help, because we think that with all of us doing that and talking about it, our kids can be more safe, and kids can feel like they have somewhere to turn if they're struggling. So in addition to this, in the coming weeks, in the coming months, we're going to have this continuing theme here about this is a Minarets community, a positive community. A student should be able to come to the Minarets campus and feel safe, feel like themselves, feel like they can be successful, not feel like they're going to be put down or harassed. No matter what their background is, no matter who they identify as, what their interests are, who they want to be, the way they act, their personality, all those things are just part of what makes our school, the diversity of our school, great. So we're going to spend a lot of time about keeping this school safe from, bullying, from harassment, from things like that, because we have some great kids, and we want to make sure that we're all here to support each other, and we want to make sure that nobody's feels like they're less than when they come to school here. So you're going to hear that maybe from your students, and I'll share some of those videos and some of that content via Parent Square so that you can see that stuff. You can be involved in what we're pushing with our kids. We'd like to give a big shout out to all of our seniors completing their fall sports this week. Really, cross country wraps up next week. But we would just like to say thank you for through all the challenges you've continued to participate in athletics, and we just want to celebrate those fall sport seniors. I want to give a special shout out to our volleyball team, who has yet again claimed a league title for West Sequoia League. So congratulations to them, and congratulations to all the sports. We know we have some more games with football and cross country. We are starting wrestling this year, which is very exciting. And we're going to move into our winter sports here pretty soon. So congratulations to all of you. Also, big shout out to all of our students going to National Convention next week for FFA. We got more kids than ever getting their national degrees, which is the highest honor as an FFA chapter member. So we're excited for them and have fun representing us in Indiana next week. We want to just thank, before I do that, actually, just a reminder, if your student's going to ride another bus home, we need you to email or call or give us some notification that they're doing that so that we can notify our drivers and they don't think, okay, who's this getting on my bus? Communication is key. Lastly, we just want to end off on saying we want to thank you for supporting your student, all students, through everything that we've gone through. I'm not going to say the word, but you know what we've gone through recently, and the challenges that students have faced because of that. But we have all pulled together, and this fall semester, not going to lie, just being honest, there's been a lot of reconditioning and renorming of students because they've largely been out, and we're all back together again. But with your hard work, with the hard work of the teachers and the classified staff here, and believe me, we have all worked very hard, and of course the students, we're getting a lot of momentum and traction. And I know that when we hit that Thanksgiving break, all of us are gonna, that was a good push, we'll refresh, and then we'll recharge. But just want to take the time as the quarter has ended just to say thank you, awesome job to everybody. And we're looking at the numbers, and our grades have had a big positive jump from this time last year. So our students are finding more success academically. And of course, a lot that has to do with just being back with their teachers and being back with support staff. but we want to keep that momentum going forward. So we're going to try to communicate a lot. We hope that you communicate back with us, and that together we continue to push to help our kids be successful and see the importance of the hard work paying off short term and long term. Thank you, everybody. That is all that I have to say, except for keep moving forward with a spirit that cannot be broken. Go big, go pro, go now, and go Mustangs.